Activists in Aleppo province are accusing the Syrian regime and its ally Russia of intensifying airstrikes on civilians. They say that 7 towns in the countryside have been bombed and that regime forces are targeting residential areas and medical facilities. Sarah Jones reports.
The last remaining hospital in the northern countryside of Aleppo province. Activists say it was bombed on Saturday. 5 hospitals in the province, including a pediatric facility and a blood bank, were hit earlier this month. The regime and its allies have continued aerial bombardments of civilian areas while announcing the creation of humanitarian corridors from these areas. The Syrian Observatory for Human Rights says 20 people, including 16 children, were killed in attacks in the western countryside on Friday. Aleppo is one of the main rebel strongholds in Syria, and it's now encircled by regime forces, cutting off all supply routes into the city. Rebel commanders say they will not leave.
The
geographical position of Aleppo is extremely important for the revolution. If Aleppo falls, it will affect the northern regions of Syria. The whole revolution there will diminish. Neither me nor rebels nor civilians are going to leave the city.
Activists deny Syrian state media reports that more than 100 civilians have used humanitarian corridors to leave East Aleppo, a part of the city mostly controlled by rebels. The Syrian Observatory for Human Rights says less than 15 people in East Aleppo used the corridor to enter the western part of the city, which is under regime control. Russia announced last week that it would open 4 humanitarian corridors. That was shortly after Syrian regime leader Bashar al-Assad offered a 3-month presidential amnesty for rebels who lay down their arms. But the United States says the move appears to be an attempt to clear out civilians and encourage armed groups to surrender. Sarah Jones, TRT World.